Yeah.
Surely.
I mean, he can use one in Smash if he just picks up an item.
True, okay.
We're going to go to PS2 here.
So he's just starting the game with an item, is what we're saying.
Yeah, give the chat a little bit more information about Swan, someone who doesn't go out too much, but someone who is, for you've watched Swan a lot. So what's the profile about Swan?
Well, Swan, I found Swan back when I was running Smash stuff when I was in high school.
Okay.
He was at the main high school. Started to play quite a lot, got inspired by some of the tournaments that happened there. Came in on the Pac-Man to Penn State a couple years later and just started mopping the floor with everyone. Still wasn't quite like winning top 8, would qualify occasionally, but over time just kept getting better way faster than anyone could have anticipated. And here he is now, 72% already stacked onto Beatybean.
Yeah, just putting on so much pressure. Like you were just saying, just coming on to Penn State with this Pac-Man and dominating. And right now, that doesn't, as you said, doesn't get the opportunity to travel as much and really wants to make a statement today.
Yes.
Really want to make it far into this bracket. At home, Beatybean coming from Tri-State has been on a world tour, traveling this stuff every weekend, but he's going to be traveling into the Blast Zone to take this first stock as the Hydrant going to get smacked right into his face.
Yeah. Really not looking good so far. Beatybean just not getting the space you want as me Swordfighter. It seems like Swan's perfectly content to just let Beatybean throw out these tornadoes, throw out these chakrams, because, hey, it's just more time to charge fruit. And since you're not getting hit, you're not really taking any damage either. You usually win these ranged trades, and look at this, 76%, already lapped in percentage.
Swan with just so much dominance in this game at number 1. Beatybean not exactly getting much footing. Gonna get the tornadoes here to really set up a conversion, but no, Swan's not really gonna give it up. Playing so patient, getting the forward smash to catch the short hop from Beatybean, and Swan looking so dominant in this game number 1.
I mean, this is just how Swan plays, right? You just can't find an opening. It's pretty incredible. 77%, Beatybean is just looking completely lost in this matchup, and hey, I really don't blame him.
I mean,
oh my word!
Catch the short hop.
Again!
Swan taking that game in under 2 minutes.
Beatybean just kept jumping over ledge. It was a constant habit. Swan sees it, and Pac-Man has a perfect move just to punish it right away. Goodness gracious. Do we think we see Beatybean stay, or are we going to see this?
I'm imagining the Wario comes out here, but just the big habit was, as you just said, just so much jumping coming out from
there it is.
from Beatybean there. Like with Wario, you're gonna see that similar habit come out. Wario's gonna be fishing for those nairs, fishing for those combo stars. So
he's playing Mario actually.
No, you're right. This is Wario. But Swan gonna have a similar time trying to get these conversions, but the benefit of Wario here is when Pac-Man likes to charge fruits, Swan has historically gone into shield. So Beatybean is going to have access to Chomp, which is going to put on that pressure for Swan to not charge fruits as much on those platforms.
Yeah, Chomp is a very underrated move.
Yeah, as we're seeing Beatybean do a lot better in this game at number 2, putting on the pressure for Swan here and using Chomp to its full advantage, but Swan not going to make it easy, as all it takes is one solid fruit conversion to push the envelope back in Swan's favor.
Well, Beatybean, I think, probably kicking himself for not picking the Wario initially, because this first game already has gone better than the previous game did.
Yeah, and even if Swan does drop this game, Swan does have a full game to adapt to this Wario.
Correct.
In comparison to having maybe started down 1-0, in comparison to this, like, kind of putting the Wii Swordfighter out back with catching so much of those jumps, and we're not seeing as many from Beatybean right now.
Yikes.
But the forward smash gonna come out from the jump there. I guess I just spoke it right into existence as Swan gonna get hit though, bringing it right back, smacking him into the Blast Zone as we are all tied up here in game number 2.
Yeah, getting the good old smack all the way off the stage here. So even game so far, and if you're Beatybean, you're quite happy because that is a far improvement from how the previous game went. However, there still is time here. Waft is yet to come into play. These bites are getting so much mileage for Beatybean. Catching Swan in the shield, and Swan gonna have to adapt to that. Realize that Beatybean is looking for him to play defensively.
Yeah, but at the same time though, Swan still having this percent lead for a little bit. Gonna lose it there, but Swan can't be sitting so much in shield. We're seeing a lot more panic shield.
Oh no.
Losing that waft a little bit early there.
I
would have taken the stock, but you have to wonder, is that going to be to the detriment of Beatybean? Is Bell online for Swan? Not going to give much off of it as Swan and Beatybean all but evened up in game number 2. Who's going to take that for stock?
I think both of these characters don't have great kill power.
Correct.
But I think it's going to be a little more consistent for Pac-Man. You have more avenues to get it. right? Wario, you have a very specific scenarios where you're looking for kills. You're looking for a down air on the side of the stage. You're looking for an F tilt, maybe a smash attack, but it's just so hard to land them.
Yeah,
right?
but Beatybean gonna join Bell
air
Avenue
also.
and get hit by that up smash and really get sent home as last stock for Beatybean on winner's side potentially. But he's fared so much better.
There's
He's
the
fared so
back.
much better using those chomps
Yes.
and using those aerials that are a lot more threatening than me, Swordfighter. So Swan not calling them out as consistently because like if he messes up, a back air is just waiting for him in the face, and that will be the stock. As Beatybean trying to go deep, gonna get stuck down. That might be the stock, and
that's
it
it.
is. Great awareness from Swan there
Yeah.
to hit that back air and really give Beatybean so early. I feel like the momentum was starting to ride for Beatybean, but Swan gonna squander it down, smack in the face with Blinky, and moving into top 32 winner's side to play MPG.
Yeah, Swan taking it 2-0, moves in top 32.
So what's our next
Doesn't
set?
mean Beatybean's out, but going to be waiting for a little bit. Still waiting on what the next set is. I'm trying to see what other results we have. Slasher over Wasps.
Dreamless Slasher been going on for a
Expected.
while. Maybe might be
Yep.
seeing an upset there. I'm not sure. Check the other way.